Hi guys and welcome along. So today for you, something I don't intend to do actually very often. I'm going to do a really quick gear review for you. I just bought the DD travel bivy hammock. Okay, so they advertise it as being double layered on the bottom, so you can slip your sleeping mat in between the layers of the hammock and the actual bottom. The bottom is supposed to be fully waterproof, so you can just set it up, you can put it down on the ground and use it as an emergency bivy. It's got a built-in fly screen which can be just opened up, using it can't be fully removed to the best of what I've determined so far. But I'm just going to really quickly show you what it is, show you how it looks, show you how it sleeps, how you get in it, what it looks like when it's all set up, and what I think about it. So this is the DD bivy travel hammock. So as you can see, it's got the bug screen that's tied in. It comes with this elastic cord, one for each end over here. It's also got a little wee tent pole type of thing in here. It's a little spreader bar, keeps the mesh nice and open on you. As you can see, you've got a big zipper. It runs the full length, end to end, access from both sides, of course. It's got two little pull-outs sort of on each side to keep it open when you're in it. I've already opened it up, I've hung it up just now, and I climbed in. As you can see, the ends are not gathered per se, there's just a tunnel sewn through the end of that. The strap that comes with it is just this. Looks like a big oversized shoelace. I suppose that'll probably do the trick. I'm not sure how they actually intended for you to hang it around the tree. They didn't send it, there's no instructions involved with it. But basically this big cord just comes hanging out of both sides. I think their intention was for you to take it, go both ends around the tree and tie it together. I like to always pull my hammock quite tight. I like to sleep a little bit flat in them. So what I did is I just chucked a bowline on one end of it here, running bowline if you will, so a bowline here and gone around that one, gathered it together, pulled it in, made it tight, and that allowed me to just have a single cord going around the back of the tree. So here I've put a trucker's hitch on this side here, just so I can tension this up. The other side is simply secured around the tree with two half hitches. The elasticated cord through the center pull out here, a simple little bowline there, and a clove hitch on the tree, which is really simple, really easy. These knots both just come undone. They hold tight, but they come undone really easily. Getting to these little pullouts, I just lay in it for a few seconds, and it does close in on you pretty good, pretty tight around the sides. And I'm thinking that these pullouts are in a bit of an awkward spot, because I don't reckon you're going to actually get this pulled out very tight. Or if you do pull your things out very tight here, if you put two strings on each side, pull them out tight, I reckon when you sit in it, you're going to pull those pegs out of the ground. I think it would have been better to have that pull-out tab sort of maybe more to the middle. That's just my opinion. You've got lots more material out here on the middle, lots more slack than you do on the edges where it is. So for me, I would have liked to have seen that pull out maybe here. I know that, you know, maybe makes it a little bit harder getting in and out. There are also on the inside 4 little wee pockets. They're not very big, not very deep. No Velcro to close them. And that brings me to this Velcro here. These are this is that under layer here where you can stick your sleeping mat in. Now this is the space in between them, and it's only got 3 pieces of Velcro. And so far these pieces of Velcro, I've put them in and I've done them up 3 times, and they have just torn straight open every single time. So I'm assuming they're not going to stay open they're not going to stay any closed better whenever I'm out there for 10 days next at the end of the month hunting. I would have liked to have seen a few more, or a continuous piece, maybe the entire length probably would have been a lot better. I see this catching a lot of rain, I see this filling up with water, my sleeping mat, my sleeping bag soaking up, getting in. But other than that, you know, realistically, it's not really any better or any worse, aside from the bug mesh, which is sewn on and complete and sealed. This is no better or no worse than my homemade hammock. There we are, all in. And if you're in a place that has no mosquitoes, you can just do that. You can just pick your fly up, you can pick up the fly mesh, the bug mesh, you can just pick it up, toss it over the top like that. And if you didn't have that bug mesh there, that would be the exact same hammock as what I made myself. There you have it. Come on, we'll jump in there and I'll show you what it's like. So here it is, guys, we're inside. Now, like I showed you earlier, I don't have the strings spreading this thing out, so if you had strings on it, conceivably it would be about this wide. So I imagine that if you had these strings tied out, an awful lot of stress on whatever peg you put in the ground to hold it out, but if you tie it to some tree roots, I suppose it'd be fine. Here we go. Hand up high, not fully extended, touching the bug net. Lots of space inside of it. Yeah, not really any more, not really any less than what I have on my homemade one. I did not buy, this is not the jungle version, this one doesn't have the built-on tarp shell that makes it fully enclosed in its own little cocoon. Didn't figure I needed that. It was an extra $47 odd. So this is all that I have, and this will be heaps. You can make one of these for probably around the same price. If you live in the States, you could probably even make it cheaper. I made mine out of ripstop nylon. Silnai, weighs nothing, packs up a little bit smaller than this one. Doesn't have a bug mesh on the top of it though, but it does work. Yeah, having just purchased this, having just set this up for the first time, I'm feeling a little bit underwhelmed. I'm thinking that probably could have been a few little things a little bit nicer or a little bit better about them. But all in all, I mean, it's not a bad product, and it came out for about the same price as what it cost me here in New Zealand to buy the material and make it myself. Plus this one's got the fly mesh. So I guess it's a winner. I'll let you know a little bit more whenever I get back from my 10 days of hunting. In the meantime, guys, keep practicing those knots, use them, and we'll see you really soon with another video. Cheers!